morning, traders. Welcome to the TMT Stock Market Strategy video for Tuesday, June 1st. Well, we had a little bit of a crazy day. We had a little follow through coming off of that ridiculous rally that we had with no volume. And markets kind of grinded higher. And then all of a sudden, we had an announcement from UAE minister and said that he's really happy with the way oil is right now. So market sold off on that. We also had the government putting out a warning, terrorist attack possible if you're traveling to Europe. So that makes up for jittery market. Market sold off pretty hard. And then we had a market on close imbalance of 1.1 billion market on close, and you had the front runners come in and run that print up, and also you get some position squaring too coming into the end of the month. That was the last day of the month, so a little bit of both on both ends, which actually finished up with an inside day from Friday's close. So where do we go from here? Well, I still believe that based on technical view that the bigger move, okay, now the bigger move will be lower than higher. Now if crude oil, and this would be a big factor. Now Thursday we have the OPEC meeting, but between now and Thursday, tomorrow and today and tomorrow, if we can get some follow through selling, you can actually it will help the bear case, at least for a market pullback, because it's heavily weighted in crude oil stocks. So right now is something that we need to pay attention to for today's trading. And let's get right into it. I want to just show you the almighty McClellan oscillator, and you can see that it's sitting at 18, basically neutral market right now. 0 is neutral state, and you can see plenty of room to run to the upside before we become overbought. And anything over 70 and would put us outside the Bollinger Band would create a sell signal. So there's a lot of room to run to the upside. There's also a lot of room to run to the downside. When you're in neutral state, that's what usually happens. So just wanted to let you guys know and see that. Again, let's take a look at one of the most important charts, and that's going to be the VIX, good measure of volatility. And you can see every time we get outside the band and close back in it, it's a nice buy signal for the market. This is the reverse now. We have, let me just get rid of that to blow this up a little bit more. We were outside the band. We closed in it today. I do believe that it's going to be either today, tomorrow, it's going to be Thursday or Friday, that the VIX will come and get more of a pronounced push lower. And I think that the next day when that market goes in, I think that's going to be it. And that's going to put a buy into the VIX, a sell into equities, okay? So keep an eye on this, guys. This is important, man. This is where all where the markets right now are looking at and how they're digesting for the bigger move going into June and July, which really is some good volatility. There are some days that'll be really quiet, but it is a good measure of volatility, June and July, okay? Now, take a look at the SPX with the ATR, average true range. You see we're back into complacency, all right? The complacent territory of right around 13 to about 19, 16, 17. So keep an eye on this, and I do think that if we can hold here and start to move back up again, this will give us, looks like an M formation. If you don't, you could see that now, right? Looks like an M pattern here, here, and then now maybe make that right shoulder and come lower, which is still a bearish pattern. Okay, that head and shoulders, that left shoulder, head, right shoulder, basically it's still valid because it hasn't taken out the head, but it's getting close to. If it starts to roll over, this will still be valid here, but I really don't like it. I don't like when this move takes out the right shoulder here. I like it to move just below it and then fail. So this to me would be more of a making of a M-top formation if it stays here and makes that lower high from this previous high. Okay, but I just wanted to show you that on the chart. Again, here's our second important chart, advanced decline with volume. You could see here clearly that we are not as strong as the last previous rallies, not even close. This is what scares me. Okay, now I could care less if we're long or short. It's what I'm reading. And this is something that making lower lows and lower highs, to me, that is not a good sign. Okay, so anyway, let's get right to the charts now. So we got the spiders, SPY, daily, as you can see here. We did get a pause, but we did have, basically an inside day. Markets try to push lower. They came back at the end of the day. We have some nice momentum starting to curl back up again, but very, very low volume. You can see here, No volume at all on this move the last 5 6 days, and every day was a gap up. It's just crazy. But nonetheless, the buyers are higher, sellers are lower. No question about it. That's for sure. People like to buy high and sell low. I don't understand it, but again, we have to understand how the markets are working right now. And I personally think the markets are broken. I've never seen trading like this before in a very, very long time. So, need to be very diligent, and you need to be practicing good trading behavior. Otherwise, you can get really hurt here. So, spiders, you could see here. Next is going to be the transports. And to me, you could just see here. I mean, you could have a complex head and shoulders, two heads, a left shoulder, a right shoulder, or just their head right here, right, an M top formation here. That could also be happening. There's a slew of different patterns here, and we're going to just wait until this thing starts to break down again. But definitely a bear flag here formation, and just touching the 200-day moving average. Really, nothing has happened since Friday. Although I did like that reversal. That reversal was pretty good. Again, IWM daily, a lot of overhead resistance. You could see that here, and into a lot of supply. Okay, and look, we go through these charts every day, but we need to, because we need to find what's happening. Right, a lot of overhead supply here. So IWM still has a lot of proving to do, if you will. And then we have the last is the Qs. You can see here we're right into this supply area here. So it's going to need a lot of work, guys. And to me, coming off of a big move in February, a little move consolidation, and now 5 days straight up, just about 100 S&P points is a little bit lunacy. And it's something that really needs to be watched. And now with crude oil maybe possibly starting to roll over, you just need one or two bad news, and the markets will be sold into. There's no question about it. Okay. Until then, please keep your stops in place. Definitely follow your trading plan. Have a great day. We'll speak to you tomorrow. Take care.